Now these are the diamond flip fold cards as well. All you've got to do is download them and print them off and use them at any time you want. This will give you beautiful diamond shaped cards. Now the templates you can use in various ways. You can once you've downloaded it, you can print it directly onto the paper or the card that you're going to be using, like I've done there. Or you can print these off. Now you don't have to print them all off at one go. That's the beauty of it. If you only want the one size, you just print that one off. If you want the next size, you print that one off like that. And then you've got all the different sizes going down to that one. And then you've got that size. So you can literally make any size of card. And as you can see in the middle here, you've got the different mat and layering sections too. Then you've got that section, and then right down to the smallest, in this particular case, is that one as well. So what we're going to make is a bit like a flip and fold top as well. Now there's various ways of using these templates. Now, if you may have gone for the diamond one like I've got, I'm going to show you a technique of using these, but there's lots and lots of different other ways. So if you have a look at all the different videos to go with this range, you will pick up lots of tips and advice and think, oh, I can do that with that set as well. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I've got the round set, but I didn't know I could do that. Whatever I'm going to show you now, you can use with any of the sets. So we're going to print off, what I've done here, basically, I've taken the large one and printed that off on to the back of a piece of red card. So I end up with like that. So I'm not using a template this time. I'm actually printing it onto the back of some card. Then what I've done here is I've cut it out. Well, I've cut it out in this case. That shows you there how I've done that. But I want to show you this, because there's the red card. That's how I did it. I did it on a different coloured red. So that's how I did that. But on the back, I stuck some black card or black paper. It depends on you exactly what you want to do. Now, I've half finished this because I didn't want you to see, I didn't want you to see how long I was messing about showing you all the bits and pieces. I tried to make this more easy for you. I just want to explain it to you. From this, you can also, from the template, you can make a big template. You can see there. See, I'm showing you printing directly onto the card, but you can make your own template. I've got that one, and then you've got all these bits and pieces here that you can use to make various frames. You can do all sorts of different things, mat and layering, etc., etc. So imagine that you've actually cut that. This is printed here like that. So you've got your card, and that folds like that. Now imagine this one is this one now. So there is your card, and that was printed onto the back. As I said, I stuck some black card onto the back of there, so I ended up with both of those. Now, what I did after that, let's throw that to one side so you can see what I did. I took a embossing tool and a knife and also a steel ruler. Now, if you look, there's on the back, there's no details there at all. You can see that there's absolutely nothing there. But if you look on this side, you've got the lines. You've got all the lines. Now what I've done, I've decided I'm going to just cut this, and using the lines as a guide, I'm just cutting it. So this is all going to open. You'll see it come. I've cut every line down the centre. Now I did use a scalpel with this, but I did do a scalpel and then a pair of scissors. So it's entirely up to you what you want to do. Then you've got to decide where it's going to fold. Now I'm going to fold it, not the first one, but the second one, not the third, but the fourth, not the fifth, but then the main section in the bit there. So this then is going to just, all I would do then is put along from point to point, and then I'm scoring exactly where the fold is going to be. Don't do it on the other bits, because you want the strength in these, because they're going to sit up and be proud, as it was. So I'm just scoring along there. Then I'm going to take each one and fold this over. Now I've got an option here whether I want to do red and black or black and red. So let's first of all, let's fold this over. I've cut it, and that's going to fold over. So you can see already I'm creating a red and black card like that. I'm going to just stick this down in a bit. I'm going to use some foam tape just on the tip so you've got some dimension to it. But if I wanted to, I could have folded it the other way, and I've got basically a black card that's going to have red diamonds on it. So it's entirely up to you which way you want to go. And you've got a two-way card here. You've got that section there like that. Now, before I fold it, I think I'm going to do red on black, just for a bit difference. But I've got my second card here that I've cut out, which is going to make it stand up. So before I fold those over, actually, no, I think I'll do that first. I'll fold these over, so that goes there. I'm going to do the black on the red. I'm going to crease that down there so it's a nice crease, and that's going to stick down perfectly. Then I'm going to fold over the next one, like so. And again, I said it's entirely up to you whether you want red on black or black on red. And that one's going to just fold over. I just do it manually like that first, and make sure that's all nicely done. Little bits need tidying up where I cut. Take your tool. This could just be the rolling pin. It could be anything that's flat, even a bottle, a jar or something. So that's stuck down there. That's like that. Then I'm taking the centre bit in this one and just folding that over like that. Don't forget I've got that natural crease. So that's going to fold over. Make sure I've got it in the right place. And because you've got the crease there, it's going to fold over naturally again. And then take hold of my folding tool and then press that down. Now, if you want, let me just trim that up a little bit. You see where I cut it with a knife, just needs trimming slightly. You've got that effect. Now, that's one way of using it. You've got these where they're lifting off, you know, but I'm going to stick those down, and I'm just going to use, for me, I want them to still not lose the kind of 3D effect. So I'm going to actually just take a little bit of foam tape. Let me just cut this up. You see, this is chaotic crafting. I'm creating this as we're talking about it. I had a rough idea what I was going to make before we started, but now it's coming together and I'm having ideas as we go along, and that's called being creative. So I'm just going to put a little one on the bottom of each of those different diamond shapes. So let's put just a little one on the top there like that. See, just one there going there. And on the next one, I've got another one just going in there. And then on that one, I've got another one too. So now I could just, if I wanted to, take the back off and stick those down straight. But they'd still kind of a little bit of 3D-ness there. But what I think I'll try, because that's like that, I think I'll try and roll that a little bit. And if you just take a pen or a pencil, I'm just rolling that so it gives it a nice little bit of shape. You see what I'm doing there? And then if I take the back off that, I'm going to stick that down. As I stick it, I'm just pushing it forward a little bit. So then I'm going to get that rounded effect here. And what I can do is put the pencil in there again and just round it off. So it gives a little bit more dimension to it. Same with this one again. I don't need the pencil on this. All I'm going to do with this one is as I stick it down, it would naturally stick down there, stick down. Naturally stick down there if I want it flat, but if you just slide it, just push it forward a little bit, then you can stick that down and you've got that curved effect. Just gives you another kind of 3 dimension to your card. If you want them flat, that's fine, but I'm just doing it this way for now. So there you go, there again, if I want it flat, just press it down. If you want it a little bit curved, a little bit more interesting, just push it gently forward and stick it down. And then you've got that, and if you can see that, you can see that. Oops. This one is not sticking down for me. There you go. You can see that now? You've got that rounded effect there. So if you look on the front of the card, this needs trimming up, I know, a little bit, but I haven't got time to do that. So there's your card. That needs sticking down again. Press it down hard. If you want, you've got the card looking fantastic that way. Now, if you cut it this way, you cut on the outside of the lines. When you fold them over there, it would cover these lines, so that would not be visible. So you could either have the red and black, or as I've gone for, the black and the red. Now, all I've got to do is take my base here, and I'm just going to put some double-sided tape on here, just to stick it to the back of the card. Now, I could have done this before or after. I'm thinking now I should have done it before, because when I press down, I'm going to press those nice curves down, aren't I? But never mind, that's crafting for you. So you can't get everything right first time, especially when you're on the telly and you're trying to do it live and you're trying to do it all in one go and you're trying to think up, how's this going to look at the end of the day? I think I've got time to sit around making prototypes. That's why it's called creative crafting, so we can get on, do it together and kind of create as we go along. So let's get the back off this one. There you go, got my glue on the back there. Open it out. This is going to fit perfectly over there. Wrong way round. Put that onto the back there like that. That's not sticking down, is it? And then press that down. For the oh, go get myself in a mess here. Go on, stick down. I need a bit more glue. Right, there you go. That's stuck on the back there. Oh God, I'm getting glue and sticky pads everywhere. And that goes on the back. So there you've got the folded card. Just fold it a little bit better. That goes there like, then you've got the card like that. And I'm going to stick this down again, because it's annoying me. So stick that onto the back. And that comes off the back. And that's going to go there. There's a little bit of mess there. Let's get rid of that. A little bit of old foam tape. Just get that off. Anyway, basically, that is your card. Now you can see you've got, it's a great card because you've got the diamond, you've got the diamond shape, you've got the see-through bits. Now then you can decorate that any way you want. That is just the basic card. I'm going to put a piece of paper behind it so you can see it better, because it doesn't help with me having a black top on, a black tablecloth and a black card. That was well thought through, wasn't it? So there you go, you can see the card there. This has come up again. Try and get double-sided tape that sticks down. It does normally. Right, there is your card, and you can see that. You can see how it's blue at the back. I keep showing all my raggy bits. It needs tidying up, but bear with me. Can you see this bit here hanging down a bit? Where is it? I must get it. There you go. There you go. There's my card. I'll start again. There's my card. And you can see what I've done with it. And you've got the red and black, black and red, any way you want. You can use any colours, but that's just one of the techniques that you can do with these fantastic downloads.